आप लोग सबको मेरा नमस्कार. A very warm good afternoon and a very. I hope this day would be a very happy day for you all. Thank you, Mr. Singh. Thanks for a beautiful introduction. Thank you, Jiga sir.
Thank you so
And
much.
very,
Thank you,
very,
sir.
very
Welcome, sir.
very regards to Billy ma'am also, to the important dignitaries and to the crown ambassadors, and very love and regards to the leaders also. So for the first time, I think the voice is clear.
Thank you. Thank you. So today's topic is on faith, and each and every word should be in English. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
First of all, I think I would like to give a heartiest and a big round of applause for the Billion Map. Whatever she said, actually, that is scientifically proven. And she said all the scientific things which you used to say, and that was not backed up by the data. Today, Billion Map actually backed up by all the data. We used to say faith, 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 faith. It works, works, works. Today, she gave very beautiful words. That is some hormones, the four hormones, that is dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin. Actually, when something is backed up by scientific things, we believe, we have the faith on those things. But when something which is not backed up by scientific things, we don't believe, isn't it? Why is it happening? Why do we take like this? It should not happen like that. But yeah, this is the war of the world. People take it in that way. Do we know that the words what we say, that the words what we utter, we speak out, they are having life? It works as a power. You say some positive words for someone, it works for them a blessing in disguise. If you speak some negative words for someone, it works in a negative sense. um, I think a couple of months back we had an observation. There was a Japanese scientist by the name of Dr. Moto. He proved that when you take some drops of water in your hand and you speak out some mantras, and when you throw on someone, it works as if some blessings. Words what we uttered with faith, and words itself has that life. It works, that is scientific. And science is the only thing which keeps on changing constantly. Science is the only thing which keeps on changing constantly. But our ancestors has done all these things very thousand years back. On that time, there was no science. It was a faith on them that there must be something scientific behind that. I'll cite with an example. I will try to illustrate this thing with an example. Everybody in India must have heard about the Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is running more than, I think, for more than 1,000 years, it has been coming on. After every 12 years, it used to happen in UP, and the people go over there. Why it happens after every 12 years? Do we know? Just 100 or 200 years back, people has come to know about the planets, the 9 planets, the Jupiter, this and that. But 1,000 years back, our ancestors used to know. After every 12 years, Jupiter comes in a certain elliptical path, and on that time, the energy, the vibrations are the best. They go and take bath in the Ganges. Again, scientific. But now it has been certified. See, whether you believe, whether you have the faith in something or you don't have the faith, that's your problem. But everything what the Vedic knowledge is over there, it is scientific. It is absolutely scientific. The herbs what Rupam sir has selected in Ayurvedic product, it's all scientific. And today, Billion ma'am, she proved it that that is absolutely scientific. It is up to us that we don't believe it. Why we are not believing it? Whom you are hurting, whom you are making a loss of it, you're hurting yourself. You're making a loss of yourself. My friend, I'm just trying to make an environment that please keep trust on your faith. If you don't have the trust on your faith, I'm sorry, and not even a single pebble in your life can move. Not even a single particle of a stone in your life can move. And that is also true that faith can move mountains. So please, first of all, I was just trying to make some scenario, just trying to make predisposition circumstances that you please have a faith on your faith first. After that, whatever you want from your life, you just demand, you just demand and work hard for that. There is Almighty over there who wants to give. but only to those person that who is demanding. No, 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 no. One who is demanding and he is having faith on his demands and he is executing. He's executing. He's ready to execute in the field a very hard work. And one thing very important I would love to tell you, have a habit to change with the environment, have the habit to change or adapt with the environment. A lot of unfavorable circumstances is going on, COVID is going on. If you cannot change yourself today, what Billion Ma'am said, that was very good. But if you don't have faith on her words, it will not work for you. So just have faith. Remember one thing, we are the creatures which has been made by the Almighty, one of the best creatures. You know one thing, I'm sure that many of us must be having dogs, pets in our house. Why do we love to take a dog when he is in his early childhood, when he is a very baby childhood, when he's in 3-4, when he is of 1 month or 2 months? Why we don't carry a puppy or a small dog in a very late ages of 2 years, 3 years, when it comes to when he's full grown up? Why we don't love to take that puppy of that age? You know one thing, the puppy will first not accept you as a master. The dog will not accept you first as a master if he has grown up. He's not ready to learn anything new. Whatever he learned in his early childhood, he has learned. Now, anything new, he is not going to learn. Be sure that we are human beings. Yes, we are sure about human beings. Only the animals don't learn anything new when they have grown up. We are human beings. We can learn at any stage of our life. In fact, we can learn till our last breath if we accept this. So first of all, have this mentality to learn a new thing. Today, I am telling you something new which might not correlate with your certain facts, which we are prejudiced, which we are biased of it. So first, accept this thing that we are a human being and we have a tendency to learn till our last breath. So keep this a habit that we are a human being. We can learn new things. Believe on your faith. And I'll tell you, if you have belief on your faith, today you demand something and today you will get it. No, it's not like that. From last 30 years, you have been demanding something negative from your life. You have been very negative to yourself. That precipitation of last 30 years of effect is already in your mind, not in the brain, in your mind. Okay. So again, it's a very big topic. I'll not be going that. The moment I say, where is mind? Don't mind. I know you must not be knowing. Mind is not in the brain. Mind is in all the living cells. We are a colony of 72 trillion cells. We are a colony of more than 72 trillion cells. We are already a colony. We should always talk about we. We should not talk about I. I means illness. We means wellness. Whenever you talk about I is illness. I always leads to the ego. Always talk about we. We are already a colony of 72 trillion cells. And every cell is capable of doing all the functions what you are capable. That means if a cell is capable of doing all the functions and we are comprised of 72 trillion cells and every cell is having a cell membrane and that membrane is having that particular brain, particular mind. And that mind is capable of healing all the things, whatever ill effects you are having into your body. You know one thing, I'll give you a scientific data because we the people believe more in scientific data rather than something words uttered by the mouth or the knowledge what we call Upanishads, sitting at the feet of Guru listening to his discourse. We don't believe in that. We believe in scientific data. In 1910, there was a research done in the Harvard Medical School. They did a research on that. Not in 1910, it was 1941, I think. They did a research in Harvard Medical School. The research was like that. They had two groups of people. The doctor was Nobel laureate, Mr. Bernard, I think, if I remember. He did a research with a five group of two peoples. In one group, there was 5 people. In the other group, there was 5 people. He invented a technology of laser operation of the blockage. The first group A, where the person come, it was a course like that. The person has to be made unconscious. The operation has to be done, and it has to be released. Second group of B, which were having 5 patients, they were made unconscious. No operation was done. They were left sleeping, and after that, 2 to 3 years when they 2 to 3 hours when they wake up, we used to say the doctor used to say them that yeah, the operation has been done. In the group A, where operation was done, the doctor used to say, yeah, the operation is done. And the operation was actually done over there. And they used to say, now it is absolutely fine. You're very healthy. You'll be healthy. All good. And in the second group, there was no operation done. But the doctors used to say, yeah, the operation is done. Now you are healthy. You can lead your normal life, but just take some of the medicines. After 10 to 15 years, when the data was collected of that 5% of group A, you won't believe it. Some of the persons were with the makers. Some of the persons were with the makers. They went to the God. Some of the person, 2-3 persons were still alive, and 2-3 persons went off. But in the group B, you won't believe it, all the persons were alive where no operation was done. They were just made unconscious, and the doctor said, yeah, the operation was done. How this could happen? Operation was needed for both the person, for both the group of people. But the doctor's word were actually having life. And the person who went for the operation, they trusted their life, they trusted their words, and they got to see when the doctor is saying something to you and you trust, that also works. And the group B patients, when they hear the doctor's word, they trust it, and a lot amount of chemical is released in the brain that is called opioids. Opioids were capable to maintain all the functions of our body to make it normal. And you won't believe it, that was unbelievable for the today's doctor when we say that these chemicals, what Billion ma'am said, along with the opioids, are capable of healing all the disease. We just have to support our internal doctor. That is what we call immune system. Now it again comes to the factor, if you have faith on this, what I'm saying, it will work. If you don't have the faith, it will not work. If you have faith on your God, God is there for you. But if you don't have faith on your God, God is not for you. That means God is here and faith is here. Faith is all above of all the things. So you must have faith for all the things, and faith is scientific. It's not something theoretical. I'm telling you, and you can trust me. It's all scientific. When you have faith, your mind works like in the same way to accomplish all the things what you want. It's all scientific, because your words can change your thought. Your thoughts again and again saying something, again and again saying something, that comes by the word of affirmation. When you affirm it again and again, that goes to the conscious level of your mind. And when something goes to the conscious level of mind and you are again and again hitting on that thing, it goes to the subconscious level. And you won't believe it, when something goes to the subconscious level only knows one thing to do, that is to obey. The subconscious mind says, okay, thank you. Tell me what you want, Mariaka. What do you want from me? It is science. Check your words. Be very conscious the words what you're using. Have faith in the words what you say. Have faith. You want 50 recruitments through online? Have faith. It's not that you will get in this one, because from last 30 years, the shit what you have made with our faith, that cannot be washed off in a single month. It's not so easy. It will take some time. It may take 1 month. It may take 1 year. It may take few years. But just have faith on the affirmations, on the words what you utter. That will change your thought. Your thought, after again and again compulsion onto your subconscious level, that goes to your subconscious level, and the subconscious level attracts all the things what you want on your life. That what we say, you want to be a money magnet, you want to have a good circle of friends, you want to have a like frequency people, whatever you want, you can have it. But the most important thing is that you must have the faith. And one thing I'll tell you, my friend, there is no problem in this world which doesn't have a solution. In fact, I don't use the word problem, I use challenges. There are always the challenges to be solved out. It's up to you. How do you take it? You want to take the challenge onto your head and you want to roam all over, or you want to keep the challenge aside and you want to walk over. That's your choice. With one story I have told earlier also, I'll tell you one thing. It was somewhere in an IS interview. It has once asked that the examinee asked the examiner asked the examinee that we have a series of questions, and on the other side we have only a single question. What would you like to? You want to have 10 questions or you want to have a single question? The examinee said, so it's very tough because I don't know what 10 questions you would be asking. It might be simple for you, but it might be tough for me. So you better ask one question. But are you sure? If one question you are able to, you're off, you have been selected. But if you're not having any options for that one question, there will be no second question. I said, no problem, you ask me. What kind of confidence that person must be having, that he was ready to take a single question he'll be either selected or he'll be rejected. You know what was the question? The question was, which came into the existence first? Was it chicken or the egg? What do you think? What would have been the reply? The student who was sitting for the interview, he said chicken. But prior to these all things, the examiner said that I'll ask you 10 simple questions or one hard questions. That was a deal. So it went off, and the moment this student said chicken, then the examiner said, okay, how can you say this? Explain. Then the student said, this examiner said that you said, Mr. You will ask me only one question, one hard question, no other questions. And you won't believe it, that person was selected. The best thing is that if you have trust in yourself, if you have faith in yourself, if you have belief in yourself, you can get anything, whatever you want. You can attract what you want in your life. So my friends, have faith in yourself, have faith on your words, have faith in your activities, have faith in your company, have faith in your products, have faith in the management. Whatever you have faith in the objects, it works. And until unless you don't have the faith, it is not verbalized on the physical activity of the ground. So wish you very best of luck. Wish you a very good health. Thank you. Thank you.